So I realized when I walked past this bar and I seen all these people that were so hopeless and lost, and I realized that we're all looking for the same things in life, and we all go to different places to find it. And we feel alone because we don't feel like other people have felt the way we have, and you're wanting recognition. You want somebody to recognize who you are and who you truly are, but we put on layers of clothing or masks or a label or anything we can to make it look like we are something. We are here for something. So many of us are trying so hard to just be something, be better, be that, be this, have that, have this. Because we want recognition. And it's a real thing to be recognized when you don't have anything. When you don't have a fancy car, when you don't have a fancy job that pays $100,000 a year, when you don't have the looks, when you don't have the fashion clothing attire, when you don't have any of that because you realize how unimportant it is.
Exit 45 toward Menomonee.
How unimportant it is, and all you have is your heart and your emotions. It is so hard to walk in a world where there is so much hopelessness, and all you see is people seeking for the same things you're seeking for. But nobody else is as vulnerable as you. And nobody else is shedding that outer shit that doesn't matter, that's not going to prove anything to anybody. And if you chase after that, it's going to be an ever-ending or a constant battle, and you're just going to keep on going in that constant cycle, because you'll chase after this guy because he's got a really nice face, or you'll chase after this girl because she's got her shit together, so it seems. She's got a really nice job. Or you'll chase after the guy that just, he looks, good. He'd be all these different things we can chase after, but in all aspects, we all just want somebody to feel our heart and know our heart and know us without these outer things. That's really what we want. When we can break down all these different things that are our distraction to feeling everything that we need to feel and being okay, there would be less judgment and it'd be easier to find love. I mean, shit, when you
in a quarter mile, take exit 45 toward Menomonee.
When you put so much emotion into trying to look nice, or trying to be this certain way, or trying to prove that, or getting all these different distractions, like, fuck, that's what you're focused on. You're not focusing on anything else.
Then turn right onto County Road B.
So how are you supposed to feel any emotions when all of your emotions are going towards negative things that aren't helping any situation? I just had that really deep realization when I'm driving, and I just needed to record that. And
turn right onto County Road B.
I really want to let you know that you are so much more important than what you're trying to distract yourself with. And you are so worthy. You are infinite. Like, you're a beautiful human being here, and you are just full of love. Like, always remember that, and always try to resort back to that, and don't get lost into all these different things. Because it can be a long, really, hurtful, vicious cycle that you can get yourself into, and yeah, so all in all, like I said, be still and feel with your heart, and it's a real powerful thing to do, and other people can feel it too, and other people shift. They shift when they feel that. They feel something in you, and just something in them changes. When you walk up to a person and you have an open heart and you know that none of this other shit matters, but like how you love this other person and how you treat them is the only thing that matters, something in them shifts. Like, because there's so many people out there that are just trying to do all these different things, and all reality, but they'll still treat people like crap, but they'll have the good job, they'll have the good looks, they'll have these different things, but they treat people like crap. Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. So, again, like I said, I just want to give everyone just a big hug, and to be okay with being judged, or because there's always going to be those people, unfortunately, that are going to look down upon you for what you don't have or what you do have, you know. So it doesn't matter what you have or don't have. People are going to look at it in any way they can, because there's just those people out there. So, I mean, yeah, it's great. If you want to get all these different things and get a nice house and get a car, so be it. Go for it. Go for it. But when you're trying to find someone or get relationships or whatever else, I mean, don't focus on any of that, because the heart is where it's at, and you don't even have to have words to that person, because you can just feel it. Like, words are so unnecessary, and they're such a distraction and a confusion, because we're trying to explain a feeling that we can feel inside, but it can't be explained. It's a sense of spirit. Like, spirit is what dwells inside of us, and we can't explain it. It just can't be explained. So, yeah, that's my long rant. I just want people to start, you know, kind of just being aware of what they're doing and what they're seeking. Like, why do you go to the bar? Like, really, why? Because you want to talk to people. Okay, well, you can still talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, why do you want to talk to people? Like, keep on asking yourself questions. Dig deeper. Really find the underlining cause of why you're doing something. Because it's strung with an emotion. Everything you do has an emotion attached to it. So if you go for a run, you like going for a run. It connects you to the happy feeling, the happy emotion. And there's all these different things. So just because you say, like, you go to the bar, or just because you say you do these different things, you can be like, oh, I like to go there because I like to chit-chat with people. Okay, well, why do you feel the sense of needing to chit-chat with people on the weekends, every single weekend? Is it because you don't want to be lonely on the weekends?
In a quarter mile, turn
left
onto County Road BB.
You ache for connection, real connection? Like, honestly, if you ask yourself questions, you will get to the bottom of shit and become so much more aware of what's happening inside of you and why you're attracting these certain things in your life.
Take the next left onto County Road BB.
But if you always just continue on making excuses for yourself, for your actions, instead of asking yourself, why the fuck am I doing this?
Continue on County Road BB for 1 mile.
There's going to be that vicious cycle until you ask yourself, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? You can make excuses all day. All day. All day. But it takes a lot for you to sit down with yourself and ask yourself these important questions and dig deeper, because you know the truth. You're full of truth. You're full of it. You know it. But instead, like I said, we choose these distractions because the truth sometimes hurts. Haven't you heard that before? The truth fucking hurts. Especially when we have our egotistic minds that think we know it all. But then somebody comes along and is like, yeah, you should probably stop doing that because it's probably not good for your health, or it's probably not good for your, like, spirituality there.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto County Road G.
So that is what I'm feeling right now. So I definitely needed to record this because it's real. It's like real, because I can see it right through people sometimes.
Take the next right onto County Road G.
It's like sometimes I don't reflect it back on myself and be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Because obviously I'm carrying judgment around to these other people that are wasting their time in bars. But
Continue on County Road G for 3/4 of a mile.
But what am I wasting my time with? So we can always throw judgment, but we always have to ask ourselves that question. Ask ourselves questions, because it's always a reflection. Everything's a reflection. And yeah, questions will lead to answers, but you have to have the will to ask yourself questions instead of spitting out statements and drama and pointless words. So that, folks.